What happened in this house behind me is simply a nightmare, and there are a lot of deeply disturbing questions for authorities here. There were 6 bodies found in this house last week. This morning, we know there are more. The search of this house will continue. Chris, there could be still more bodies here.
Welcome all you couch detectives out there. Join us every week for new cases, and if you're a fan of true crime, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. The absolute best way to support the channel is to subscribe, and if you appreciate what we're doing here, hit that like button, let us know that we're moving in the right direction. Okay, enough rambling, let's get into it. For 2.5 years, women in the Mount Pleasant neighborhood of Cleveland were disappearing, and by October of 2009, there would be 11 in total. Meanwhile, an entire neighborhood would be engulfed with the stench of death. Nobody knew exactly where it was coming from, but most assumed it was coming from a local sausage factory, when in reality, it was coming from a house nearby. 12205 Imperial Avenue, the home of 50-year-old Anthony Sowell. Anthony Sowell, a retired Marine with a checkered past. He was released from prison in 2005 where he served a 15-year sentence for kidnapping and other SA-related charges on a woman that was 3 months pregnant who attempted to leave his home. He bound her, strangled her, and SA'd her. Her name was Melvette Sockwell. She was one of the lucky ones. She got away. 2 years after his release from prison, Anthony Sowell would begin what would be the deadliest reign of terror by a serial killer in Cleveland, Ohio's history. On May 17, 2007, Crystal Dozier would become the first victim of Anthony Sowell, followed by Tashana Culver in June of 2008, LaShonda Long in August of 2008. October of 2008, Michelle Mason would be the next victim, followed by Tanya Carmichael in November of 2008, Kim Smith in January of 2009, Imelda Hunter, also known as Amy, in April of 2009. Also in April of 2009, Nancy Cobbs, followed by Talasia Fortson in June of 2009, Janice Webb in June of 2009, and finally, in September of 2009, Diane Turner. On October 29, 2009, police finally issue an arrest warrant for Anthony Sowell, after his final victim, LaTundra Billups, was actually let go by Sowell after he SA'd and strangled her. Anthony was not home when they arrived with their warrant, but upon entering the Sowell residence, officers located 2 decomposing bodies in the house. He was arrested just 2 days later and brought in for questioning. At this point, he was charged with 5 counts of murder. This is the interrogation of Anthony Sowell. Again, it is broken up into parts for your convenience, as well as the full version. All are linked in the description below as they are released, and all videos associated with this case are on our Patreon right now for those that would like to support the channel. But first, let us have a moment of silence for the victims in this case.
And my question to you, Tony, is that the women that have came to your house, do those women use drugs per se? That's what they do. Can I ask you, and you tell me, every female that you have brought to the house, have each and every one of them used drugs or are using drugs like crack or whatever? Okay. Is that one of the reasons why they come to your house? So they can smoke? Okay. And you telling me that you don't do that? I used to, but you don't do that.
Sometimes, but it ain't.
But then I'm trying to get the type of women that come to your house. And this is the type of women that come to your house are one drug users. Outright drug users.
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Did you like them though? Did you like them when you met them?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you weren't mad at them when you met them. You kind of liked them all, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And the ones that went home and left out of your house was okay. But then there were some that reminded you of your girlfriend. Okay. And it's not necessarily by the way they act or what they were doing out there on the street with kids and all.
Were most of them nice to you? They were cool though, weren't they?
Some of them was cool and some of them was hard to steal or something.
Try to steal from you?
A hustle, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Some kind of
well,
hustle.
they
Right,
mostly
hustle
shot
you.
hustle you.
Yeah.
okay.
For cash or something,
Yes.
mostly, yeah.
Or they
Or get
want
mad.
to sell you some pussy or something like that.
Or get mad and want some money then when I won't give no money. It's shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Make little threats and all kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
Now, when they came to your house, were your intentions was to have sex with them, or just to socialize?
So,
Okay.
some, and some not.
Yeah, I understand.
Different situations for different women, right?
Would your dreams occur if they refuse to have sex with you?
No.
No. Yeah,
I don't think so.
if you asked for some and they said no, you ain't getting none, that wouldn't make you mad. Would those dreams occur?
I don't think so.
No,
I like that.
not like that.
Well, you probably had sex with most of them, though, you so
Think
that would be the reason for actually having them
I
over
think
there.
some of them, some of them maybe not. I'm not sure.
How many women do you think you had sex with in the last year?
I don't know.
And you can't remember how many you brought to the house.
It's people who come over. Not often, but I don't know. Then they just, I see them again. They like, "What's up, Tony? Hey, how you doing?"
Mm-hmm.
Or some of them be like, "How's such and such going?"
Mm-hmm.
Because I was supposed to cook dinner for her, and she never showed up.
Uh-huh.
And they was like, "Oh, she okay?" I was like, "Yes." I was kind of thinking about it. I know she gave me a word. She was gonna come back.
She didn't show
And I had cooked dinner and everything, and she never showed up.
Piss you off?
No, but because we was cool. She heard I cooked for one girl, and she's like, "Why you never cook for me?"
Yeah.
I heard you can cook. So I said, "I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Come back here no, I said, "You come back here Tuesday or whatever." By 7:30, she said, "Okay, I'll be there." And so I ran to somebody we know. I said, "What's up with her? Have you seen her?" And I was like, "Yeah, she was. I seen her the other day, and she was okay."
Yeah.
Has any of them came over to the house and came back over to the house?
Hmm?
Okay.
Lala was one of the one I was.
Just talking about
Lala.
Lala.
Lala come over a lot? Or just a couple of times maybe?
Lala been coming up for the last 2 years.
Uh-huh.
Now sometimes I she don't get in, but I used to let her in all the time.
So she's probably the person you've been
Yes.
meeting,
She
been seeing pretty steady for the
then
last.
she'd come over drunk and acting all stupid. I would saw her when you let her in.
Okay.
Any dreams occur with her?
Lala's okay.
Let me ask you. Well, how many dreams you've had, man?
I dream all the time.
Within the last bad dreams that you had within the last
This stuff is always in my head, constantly. Like I said, I hadn't eaten in 2 days. I just drink. That's what I do. I might have 3 or 4, 40 ounces a day.
Really?
And then some days none.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just cool that day. I don't have nothing on my mind. It's like I'm just a regular person.
Where you work at?
I don't. I'm unemployed.
Okay. So you used to work at
Jacobs Field, all right, as a cook,
Club, lounge, chairs, lounge, main kitchen.
main kitchen.
Yep.
And you said after one of these dreams, you had sandals on and you had mud all over your sandals. And these sandals you only wear in the house.
Mostly, yeah.
And you couldn't figure out how you got all this mud on them.
I remember that incident quite clearly. I was like trying to think. I don't remember stepping on mud.
Let me ask you, man. How come we found a lot of knives up in the third floor? I'm not worried about the knife.
I'm just curious why there were so many there.
And shovels. There's a lot of shovels in the house.
A lot of shovels.
Yeah.
A lot of shovels. You know any reason why the shovels would be there like that?
It's on Only reason the shovels was there is that they was already there.
They were already there.
Yeah.
In the house upstairs?
No. There's a lot of shovels upstairs.
There's just one shovel upstairs
Shovel
and one shovel downstairs in the house.
One in the basement.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's 2 shovels.
That's 3
three
shovels.
shovels.
3
One
shovels.
outside. That's
Mhm,
4.
four, yeah.
Oh, them flat shovels.
Yeah,
those
yeah,
like
yeah.
those for like I was using those because I broke my snow shovel.
Uh-huh.
Those shovels what I used to shovel snow with.
Okay.
Right.
But you had them in
It
the
took a little
house.
extra work, but
Yeah, because it's not like a yeah.
then I swept a pile of trash and I used in the basement. I used that to clean up because the basement got sometimes the water leaking. So I could clean up, put up like this. I think it's a pile of trash, a little pile of trash still there, but I didn't get to. But that's what I use. But those are my snow shovels. I only got one shovel and a rake stuff. And I got that because I was gonna break that bush up and move part and put it and transplant it to the front. And then my cousin, not my cousin, JDL said, no, don't do that because it'll block the view of the house because that bush grows really big. So I just said forget it.
Listen, we were in the house, and I referred to this earlier that there was a pack of signals. It looked like you only got one signal out of the house. And your ID was in the house. And we were trying to find out the last day you were in the house. And I think the 28th was probably the last day you were
What day was
in. Wednesday.
No.
No? And the reason why I'm
Tuesday,
saying
I
that is because there was a receipt. You had gotten something and you got a receipt, and the date was the 28th.
What kind of receipt was it?
I don't remember offhand, but
You
it's
said
on
it was
your
Tuesday.
dresser.
I
That
think
was
so.
27. You said it was Wednesday. You said it's Tuesday. 27.
27.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So that's what you
That's
said. It was Tuesday. It was the last time you was there, right?
Okay. The 27th. Tuesday.
Yeah, because that's the day I spent the night at the hospital.
At what hospital?
Cleveland.
Oh, you were sick?
No, my mom had a stroke.
Right. She's at Cleveland Clinic?
She was.
Uh-huh.
I think they moved her out to a rehab place. But the family, we've been there since the last few weeks. Somebody was always there
Right.
most of the time. Like the night I was there, wasn't nobody there but me.
Oh, so your mom recovered though, right? She had surgery or what?
No, she had bleeding on her brain,
Uh-huh.
and I guess it got better.
Uh-huh.
The night I went, she talked, but I don't think she recognized, really knew who I was. That's the feeling me and my sister talked about it. I said, I don't think Mom really knew who I was, but at least she was talking. At first, she wouldn't talk.
Okay.
She wasn't eating. She was just
Right.
laying there.
Okay. So we're talking about the 27th, which is
27th.
Tuesday. That was probably
Came
your
in,
last-
changed, went straight up to my sister.
Oh,
I've been here Wednesday.
mm-hmm.
That's why I was. I had been back.
Okay. No problem. I was just trying because I thought it was the 28th. I'm thinking Wednesday. Okay. So I'm wrong on that one. But these shovels now, the one shovel was in the. We got to go back to the third floor. You know we're gonna go back to the third. Shovel was on the third floor.
That's my trash show.
Okay. And it was in that front room. Okay. This is what we found in the front room. But before we got there, the clothes was all on the floor.
That's what I throw my clothes there and
And
then
they were against
pick
the
them up
door.
and
You
wash
know, that back door back there to that front room. That door was closed and locked, and the clothes were like packed up against there. You know. And I also noticed that most of your vents and your opening in your walls were like sealed and covered. And I was just concerned why you did that.
seal.
Yeah, like you had one hole had a picture over it, then the next hole had.
Because
Listen, hold on, I ain't
Okay.
finished.
had a piece of plastic.
Yeah. Then the other hole had a jacket stuffed in it, and there was a hole or shirt, one of those lumberjack style shirts. It was stuffed in the hole. Hold up, I ain't
Okay,
done
now
yet.
I'm here to tell you why.
The one other hole had like a jacket stuffed in it, and and then there was a hole with a paper and it was taped across it.
That was to
But
keep,
your windows were open.
that was to keep the I did that to keep the air out. And the picture,
Keep the air out.
that like in the wintertime, it's a draft that comes up all through there.
Uh-huh.
Like even on the floor, you might see a sock stuff.
Yeah,
in the hole.
but you know, I noticed that your windows were open too in your bedroom.
Yeah, 'cause I think it was warm last week.
Okay.
It was nice.
Okay. So the shovel was in that front room on the floor. You don't remember
That's your
that
trash
shovel?
shovel.
That's a trash shovel.
I kept a shovel up there for trash.
That's your trash.
Matter of fact, I hadn't been to find it, so I used it for
Trash.
I was using a towel.
Were you doing some remodeling up there?
I was at one time.
Uh-huh.
I stopped long time.
Oh, okay.
There's probably a lot of I think all the stuff's in the basement.
When the
Like-
last time you used that shovel?
I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Okay.
So I started using the floor towel.
Okay. Yeah, because you had another flat shovel downstairs.
That's the one. I used that to clean up the basement. You know what? I didn't know I had to. I found it somewhere in the basement.
It was on by the stairs on the
Okay,
first floor.
that's the one I used. That's the snow shovel.
That was the snow shovel.
Then it was a lawnmower.
Uh-huh. Now you had a blade shovel or a spade with
That's
a
the
long
one I was
handle.
gonna move that bush with.
What bush was that?
It's a big bush that's blowing real pretty.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna transplant half of it
Okay.
and take it up and put it right in the middle of the front yard.
Uh-huh.
Then my Jermaine told me, no, don't do that. When I told him what I was gonna do,
Okay.
so I didn't do it. He said it blocked the view. I mean, did it grow up too high? Because the bush does get big. I just cut that bush last year to show you how, and it was nothing. Cut it all the way down, and just that over the summer, that's how big it's gotten already.
Oh,
And he told me, no, don't do it because it'll get too big.
okay.
I thought it would look nice with the flowers because it has I think like a purple colored flower. And he said no, so I just, any other time I used to cut the, you know how the weeds grow on the crack, I take it and put it in the crack and
Right.
And
Scoop it.
get the
scoop
grass,
leaves out.
yeah.
Okay.
The room on the third floor, Tony. When was the last time you was in that room?
I'm going.
I know you don't go in there, but when was
Long
the last time you was in? Was it after your girl left you? Okay.
But not right after she left, though. Not right after.
No, not right now.
You had been going up in there for a while after she left.
Yeah, I took down the tree and
Mm-hmm.
matter of fact, there's a TV still there.
Mm-hmm.
Used to watch TV.
Well, let me ask you.
You bring any of your company up there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But like last time I was up there, it was me and I think it was me, Mike, and his girlfriend.
What's his?
We was all up.
What's Mike? What's Mike's girlfriend?
I can't remember her name.
Who is Mike?
Oh, this is a friend of mine.
He
I just saw him like a week ago, so
Okay.
2 weeks. No, yeah, about 2 weeks.
Okay.
He came by. We set up in my room and talked.
Some of the other girls you took up there too?
Just my girlfriend. All I can remember. That's it. I mean, I didn't use the room too much.
You entertain up there basically, though, right?
Not
When you bring the girls in to your home, that's where you stayed at.
most of that kitchen table.
Most of that.
Or the bedroom.
Okay.
Let me ask you, have you brought any of your company down on the second floor?
Sometimes. Like back in the summer,
Mhm.
I would hang out on the porch.
So when was the last time you had company up on the third floor?
Maybe a couple of weeks ago.
On the third floor? In your room? Okay. When was the last time you had company in the front room on the third floor?
Long time.
Long time? After your girl left?
Yeah.
And you said Mike and his girlfriend would go on the third floor?
Dave was the last
In the
one
front
down.
room?
Dave was the last one.
They was the last ones in the front room? It was Mike and his girlfriend? You know his girlfriend?
No.
But Mike and his girlfriend was the last company you had on the third floor in the front room.
Yeah.
Why you don't want to go in that room?
I suppose.
And why do you say
Every time I even go up to it, I was like,
why do you say you're not supposed to?
I don't know.
You say not
What?
supposed to as if someone telling you that you can't go in that room. That's your house. That's your floor. That's your living. That's where you live.
It's been your domain for a year and a
I
half.
got to do that. Child live in 2 rooms.
Who?
Huh?
Who tells you that? You might as well get all this out, man.
There's a reason why you don't want to go in that front room, Tom. You're the king of your castle, and that's your castle. Okay. You've had people up on the 3rd floor. Your girl was up there on the 3rd floor. Your friend Mike and his girlfriend up on the 3rd. That's your place. That ain't my place. That ain't my partner. That's Tone's place. That's your castle.
Right.
Okay. You're allowed to go any place in that house you want to go. You go from the top all the way to the basement, wash your clothes, up on the 2nd floor. You do whatever you want to do in that house. Don't nobody tell you you can't go nowhere in your house. So why can't you go in that room?
Come on, now, tell us. Tell us, Tony.
I'm supposed to. That's all.
Who tells you that?
Voice.
The voice says don't go in that room. It doesn't
Then
give
when
you a reason why.
No.
What does it say exactly? The voice say to you?
Tell us.
Tell us, please.
It's just like, don't. It's off limits for a bit.
So when you do try to go into that room and the voice stop you, is that what you're telling me? Or tell me how this happened. Tell me what.
I don't know. I don't.
Come on.
I go up.
Make
I'll
this
be getting
right.
ready to go in.
Uh-huh.
So I'll be like, TV or something. Oh, clothes. I got like clothes up there and everything. It's like, no. And the clothes is piled up there. They're not piled up there. That's why I just take that's my dirty clothes.
I feel you.
I take it
feel
and
you.
throw
Just
everything.
dump it
Then
there.
I pick it up.
Okay.
Like it was a pile there because I ain't washing like, I wear clothes like once and then I haven't washed in like maybe over a week.
Yeah. So when the voices started? 6 months ago? Maybe?
Maybe over a year ago.
Over a whole year?
And so,
Let me ask you this: was it after
You
your girl
telling
left?
me a whole year you haven't been up in that room?
over a year. And so.
Make this right. Make this right.
What time? I mean, what month is it?
This is October. This is
Come up to Christmas again?
Yeah, you come
October,
to
November.
Christmas.
No, it's not happening a whole year. Exactly.
Was it after Mike and his girlfriend been up there?
Yeah.
That's when the voices told you not to go?
No, that's
What
why.
time of year? Was it winter time or springtime when we start going?
I can't remember.
Make this right.
I can't remember.
I ain't trying to upset you, man. We just want to get this right.
I just remember they was the last one.
Do you know what time of the year they were up there?
No.
Spring, summer, fall?
Maybe March or something. I'm not sure.
We have to stay there because it's important.
Very important.
It's important because, like you said, it was 4 bodies up there. 2 was on the floor.
So,
Yeah. 2 was just laying out on the floor.
Where you keep your plastic bags at?
should be some that room
What room?
on the side as you come out my bedroom. It's the room where I keep all my
With
like
all
some
those
tools
tables and
there.
stuff.
Oh,
That's
yes.
where you. That's
Some
where you.
tapes in there.
That's where you keep your plastic bag.
I think it's something like that.
What color bags are those? They clear,
Black.
black bag.
I think so. I had all different kinds of
Are they
Whatever I bought.
little small trash bags like that, or
some of them. I got.
are they large?
I got two different kinds.
What kind you have?
I have a heavy duty.
Heavy duty bag.
Yeah, and then ones I have.
Like how tall is the heavy duty?
I'm not sure.
Well, like this, like this.
No, maybe
Can
I
you
should
show?
something like that.
That's a heavy duty.
Yeah.
They kind of thick.
And the other ones, yeah, the other ones maybe smaller.
You got duct tape?
No.
You got no duct tape? You got any type of tape in the house?
Like I don't know, maybe some electrical tape.
Electrical tape?
Nothing that big. It's just, yeah, that's it. My sister.
Okay.
Or it's in that drawer.
Okay.
Now, were all the clothes that were in that room, they were only yours, or were there anybody else's clothes in there?
In my room?
In that front room up there that we talked
I
about.
don't know. No, from my girlfriend.
She left her some of her clothes when she left.
You need something else?
I think
No.
some water.
Some water?
Yeah, some water.
Yeah.
I'm thirsty.
You want some water?
No, I'm cool. Like I know she got some jackets up there. I tried to clean up most of her stuff, but some dresses. I know in my room she got some underwear. Another room, some underwear. I think it's still a bag left for her clothes. Upstairs, I just hadn't got around in a little bag that I took all. We used to share a drawer, and every time I run into something, I like try to put it over there.
Yeah.
I think it's like two things: a little thing holding with a bag of her underwear, and a big bag with just a bunch of little this and that.
I've read some of your history, not to cut you off and change the subject, and you've been in prison before. How much time did you actually do?
15 years.
You did the whole 15?
Yeah.
And you got out in when?
June
June
2005.
Now, your girlfriend, had you met her before you went to prison, or you met her after?
Met her after.
Okay.
2006. July. Yeah, because it was 2005. Christmas just came, so it's 2006, and I met her July 7th.
Now, the lady that stayed down the stairs, her name was Sojourner. When's the last time you seen her?
She was there maybe a year ago.
A year ago. That was the last time you saw her? Okay. But you know she's living on Scottsdale?
Mm-hmm.
And who's she living with over there?
My mom, my sister.
Okay.
So
How old was she? Sojourner?
60.
60.
And but her nephew, Jermaine.
Jermaine. He had keys to the house?
Yeah, he got the keys from downstairs.
Did you have keys to downstairs?
No.
No.
She only had that one set, and I had no reason to have it. So.
Okay. Whose house is that?
My stepmom's not.
Okay. It was your dad's before?
Yes.
Right, gotcha.
No, well, it was my grandparents. They bought their house when he was still a kid, so we think it's almost going on 70 years.
Wow, it's been handed down since. Wow.
So yeah, but I guess you could say yeah, it was his house after my grandparents.
All right. I didn't mean to change the subject. I was just curious. That's all. Well, like I said before, 2 bodies were found on the floor, lying on the floor. And I know you say you black out and you don't have much memory about actual memory, and most of what you probably can recall is in your dreams. Do you recall ever dreaming about that room at all? Anything about that room at all?
Last thing I remember that room, no matter after you were back to the last people was that occasion in Christmas time.
Mm-hmm. But we know those bodies weren't there when Mike and his girlfriend were
No.
there, right?
No, I don't think so. No. Well, when Mike left, it was just regular.
Yeah, because Mike would have his
I was
girlfriend
entertained.
would have had a fit if they walked in there and saw them bodies up in there, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. He wouldn't have took nobody up in there with
I
him.
mean,
I know. I mean, but we talking, we being straight up here. They wouldn't have been upset. I mean, they would have been upset, wouldn't they? If somebody took you in a room with some bodies, you'd have been like, man, what the fuck you bring up here? Got these bodies laying all over the goddamn place for. You'd be like, shit.
I don't remember like that, but yeah.
Yeah.
I remember just everything was cool.
Yeah. So when did it not be cool? When did it start not being cool?
I don't
when
have
the voices told you.
I don't have no specific date. I don't know.
It's just some time.
How many years?
All I can tell you that I can remember is after March.
After March.
So let me throw some things at you that maybe you don't remember, maybe you will remember. The door was locked to that room. You remember locking it? You had the key.
No key.
Yeah, it was locked.
like that kind of lock.
Okay.
It's a punch lock.
From the inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
You punch a little button. And
So
turn
you
it up.
part the button on the inside, then close the door.
Yeah. No. It's the handle kind. The twist.
Oh, okay.
You twist it.
Oh, got the button in the inside that you twist.
It's not a button.
Okay.
It's the knob
The whole
itself.
handle.
Oh, I got you.
And it twists.
Right.
A lot.
And that's on the inside?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah. Something.
Okay. Okay.
But no key or nothing like that.
Okay. Now, who would have locked it?
I don't know. Do it this shit.
And it's your place, right?
Yeah. I must have locked it.
Yeah.
In your dreams, in none of your dreams did it occur in that room. Did any of your dreams occur in that room?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Okay.
Everything's sitting around like my kitchen or my bedroom.
Your kitchen or your bedroom?
That's the only places I really basically go
Okay.
in that house.
All right. Now, we got 2 bodies on the floor, right? That's what I said, right? You
Can I get
believe?
another cigarette?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just, you ain't got no reason to lie.
Right. 2 bodies on the floor. This is what we got. We got 2 bodies on the floor. One laying over by the computer. Anything? One laying over by, you know where the crawl space is? One in the, yeah, one laying in that area over there. And in between them, there's a shovel. Laying on the floor. A flat shovel. So, I'm just trying to jog your memory to see what we can come up with these bodies. Some kind of memory, some kind of clothes, a hairstyle, skin color, a voice, tone. You know,
Black.
talking to you,
That's all I can
all
say.
black, no glasses, black. Okay.
That's all I think.
All right, now let's go a little bit further here. We got a big plastic bag, garbage bag, a big black. It's laying on the floor also. It's right next to the body that's over here by the crawl space. Think about that. It's inside the black plastic bag. It's inside. And there's some clothes inside that bag too. Now the one body laying over, that body that's laying over there, it's got like a blue style, light colored blanket. It's like a gray, you don't want a gray jacket? Leather?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's laying on
All that
top of the
stuff.
body too.
That's all the kind of stuff I was saying was in my club.
Yeah. All that stuff that okay. But this jacket is laying on top of the body. And then at the bottom of the feet, there's another black plastic bag that's like somebody was getting ready to put the body in the bag, but maybe they couldn't or do much with it. Anything, John? Any dreams? This is about some dreams. I'm not saying it's you.
Oh,
I'm just asking you if you can recall it.
but it had to be me.
Okay. What I want you to do is you just give me some descriptions. Describe. Here, let me fire this up for you real quick.
I told you I can't describe nobody. I cannot do it. I don't know.
I keep appealing to you.
But I'm trying to. This pictures, like I said, okay.
I'm going to show you some pictures, but I need
I can stand here and tell you no glasses,
Right.
black.
Right.
And in your dreams, it's like you're doing stuff with your hands.
I can tell you, some things when it makes sense.
No weapons.
No weapons.
All hands. Do you remember having any type of scarf?
I had scars.
You had scarves? You remember choking anybody with those? With your hands in your dreams or anything like that?
Why would you hurt them with your hands? Can you tell me that?
I don't know.
I mean, did it say something to you or piss you off some kind of way? Understand?
It reminded me of my girl. That's the best I can tell
Or
you.
something there?
Not that
Something
Some
that
of
they did. They did because they were all cool with you, right?
not saying we cool. I was just talking to him, and
Well, at the time you met them, and
it was like everything was cool. Like
yeah.
she was spending the night or something. And I wake up and I be like, damn, where you go? Or damn, I was drunk and fucked up for 2 days or something like that.
Like you disappeared on.
Right. Like I'll be like, damn.
Let me see if I got some more pictures for you. The pictures are great, And I understand that you're having blackout spells and you're not remembering a lot of things, and I don't have a problem with that too. But I think that maybe there are some small bits and pieces that you can just give us, you know. Because the reason why is because I may not be able to get all these pictures today. And the only reason why I'm kind of pressing, and I ain't trying to piss you off, and I am pressing you, and that's what I do for a living. But the reason why we're kind of pushing this a little bit is because these people are waiting to see what we have to say, and I do want to be able to give somebody something today. Okay. All right. I'm going to see if I got some more pictures for you. Okay.
Tony, you ever did any work up in the third room as far as like removing walls or whatever? No. Nothing like that. And you have no recollection of any type of dirt or anything in the crawl spaces or nothing like that. No. When you get through with these dreams, you say, did you tell me that your body seems to be tired? Like if you've done some work of some type. Is that what you told me? Yeah. Not could be. You telling me.
Honestly, sometimes
like you tired.
Yeah.
It's like you sweaty.
No, I don't sweaty. I'm
just
tired. Yeah, like.
But each of these times, when you wake up from these dreams, you're in the bed.
Yeah.
Okay. But it don't start out that way. You're in the bed. You could be talking, walking down the street, you meet somebody, come over to the house, and next thing you know, you're waking up on the dream. Okay. And then these voices tell you that you can't go into the room. And
it's only one voice.
It's only one voice. And this voice has been telling you that since last March.
Thanks, so.
Don't go into the room. It don't give you any reason, but it just say don't go into the room. There's unforbidden territory. That is the only place.
They just say, yeah, go ahead.
No, you tell me.
No.
You say they say, but you said it's one voice, right?
Yeah, that's one voice. I thought it was like ghost or something. But it might sound silly.
But that no, it don't. But that voice says don't go. It's forbidden. And you have no reason why. You don't have no reason knowing why it's forbidden.
Because my mind, ever since I broke down, was like, I don't know.
Did you have any unusual odor in the house?
Yeah, it's like I had a dog, which I did. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I had my dog, a dog. Mm-hmm.
But that was the only odor that you smelled in the house?
Yeah.
And as far as the body in the basement, you have no recollection of how it got down, or why the arms would be bound, the hands would be bound.
Yes, I did that too.
And well, you know, I gotta ask because we got them. We found them.
I'm gonna say I got this. I did that too.
You know. And why would you say you guess you did that too?
Because nobody else could did.
Do you think you're capable of doing that?
I don't think so. No. Not to me. No.
With the dreams that you have and the issues that you have going on, do you think you're capable of doing that?
Yes, I am.
You say, what you say?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. When you found your slippers and your sandals with all that mud on,
that's my sandals.
Yeah. Did it kind of jar you a little bit?
Kind of scared. But then I didn't know. It was like I just couldn't remember like why was it like that?
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
And you have no reason. You don't know why that body would be found in the backyard. And you have no dreams with you outside digging of any type. But you do remember in your dreams that your hands were used to hurt somebody. They were not used to build anything. They were used to hurt somebody.
Build, I didn't build.
But they were used in your dreams to hurt somebody. No other weapons involved but your hands. And when you think about these dreams in your hands, when you can't visualize, can you visualize a face?
Face. Yeah.
Of the person that you're hurting?
Face.
Okay, of the person that you're hurting. But you can't visualize how you hurt them.
I really know.
Was it like in a stabbing?
No.
Was it a choking?
Choking, I think.
It's like a choking?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have anything to choke them with, or was it just your bare hands?
I think it's my hand, I'm not sure.
You're not sure, but you know your hands were involved in doing that. And it wasn't choking. It wasn't no slapping or hitting or stabbing or shooting. It was actually choking. Okay. And these...
No baseball bat.
No baseball, no objects used. But they were females.
Yes.
All black females.
Yes.
No designated age or what have you, just all ages.
Nobody young.
Nobody young. When you say young, Tom, what do you mean? Under the age of what?
I'll say 20.
Under 20?
Well, that's young, but I'm talking about no kids and nothing like that.
Yeah, no children.
No.
All adults. Would they be young as far as 20? 24, 25? Would it be young stuff like that? Me and you about the same age.
I don't think so.
So it would be like 30 and up?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. And mostly street walkers out in the street, drug
I
users?
think so.
Okay. Now, in those dreams, you can't visualize anything, no color they're wearing or type of dress or jeans or anything like that? Jacket, any writing, any special earrings?
Blue coat.
A blue coat?
Yeah.
Now,
That kind of man, that's all I was gonna say earlier. I remember something blue coat.
when you say a blue coat, you mean a light blue coat, a dark blue coat?
Like,
Like a baby blue coat?
yeah.
Light blue coat. You do remember that?
I think so.
Does any of these females have like earrings in their nose or anything like that?
No.
But that'll help. You said a light blue coat. But nothing else stand out as far as color, blouse, panties, bra, anything like that.
Most of them didn't even have panties.
Most of them didn't have no underwear on.
No.
Okay. When you say most of them, you're talking about the ones that were in your dream?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry it took so long. I had to.
Well, it's good because he told me he recognized a light blue coat. A light blue coat stood out in his mind. They didn't have any underwear on. Most of them didn't have any underwear that was in his dream, bad dreams.
Nothing. She don't draw no memory whatsoever. Any outstanding characteristics of anybody that pops up on you, dressed, dingy, dirty, clean, real sharp, real sexy?
Jeans, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think no dress.
Okay.
Jeans, like,
Tops and stuff like that.
No, I asked him was any fancy underwear, and he said most of them didn't have none. No, you said a light blue coat.
I remember, like, clothes, because that came in earlier when we was talking. I didn't get going somewhere else like that.
You was talking with us?
Yeah.
Okay. With the light blue coat that came to mind.
Nothing about this girl strikes your memory
Nothing
whatsoever.
at all.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go back to the kids of these. Look at that picture good.
Nope.
Okay.
Now these women that you see in dream.
Man, you trying to
I think he's trying to
you trying
get
to
your glasses, man.
man.
Listen, the girls you was talking about that reminded you of your girlfriend that were in the dream that you came across and brought home. Well, I'm not talking about
Okay,
your
okay.
I'm
but
talking
I know
about the girls. You said they had kids.
a lot of
Did you remember how many kids they had?
Someone tell you if I talk about a kid.
How many kids and names as well?
yeah, some of them talk. Like can't place it was
Just
bad
tell
ones
us,
are the good ones. It's just,
but just tell us what you do. We don't try to place anything, because that's obviously going to be confusing to you.
I can't.
I'm just trying to get your memory on what you can remember about anything.
It's all confusing.
Yeah.
They could have been some people I know talking about their kids. I just
And I noticed you said bad ones and good ones. Okay, you divided them up. You said good ones and bad ones. And that goes back to the bad ones. And the bad ones are the ones that remind you of your girlfriend.
Yeah.
And the ones that's doing the drugs and got kids and families at home. That's what the bad ones are.
I think so mostly. Yeah.
And the good ones, what are they? What's the criteria to be good? What are the good ones?
I don't know.
Are any of the good ones people that get high and have kids at home, but they're not in the street? They just
Yeah, they can.
but to be bad,
Going to school,
going to school or doing something for themselves.
work, yeah.
But if they're out here in the street just doing drugs and got kids at home and soliciting, trying to scam or whatever, those are bad ones. Am I correct in saying that?
So out of the girls that are in their house, are some of them good and some of them bad, or all of them considered
Bad.
bad?
Everyone in the house is bad.
As you notice, like I said, Lala, Sean was just there.
Sean and Lala, they're good girls, considered good girls.
I mean, it's
What's
hard-
Lala doing for herself to make her a good girl?
I don't know what Lala, I don't know. She's not really a good girl. Because some things she did I didn't like, but she was, huh?
What?
That's the way she acted. Like, especially in front of my house and stuff she used to do.
What?
She used to do.
She like maybe be bending over and showing people, look at all this ass and stuff.
Really?
I'm like, you got to take that on down. I got neighbors.
Really?
Was she talking to you?
No, matter of fact, she talking to a friend or anybody that come past. And shit, I saw all these niggas' ass and stuff like that. I'm like, no, get the hell on all this. But I'm kind of used to her way.
Where she stay? She stay there? She stay on Imperial, or she stay somewhere around there?
That's the one that stayed down by Chili.
Oh, okay.
Chilling.
Okay. But she would just be out there all the time, just acting a fool.
Yeah, when she came by sometimes. Not all the time.
Did people hang out on that corner right over there? What, the 123rd at the store?
Not as much as they used to, but they do.
Okay. Did you meet any of them at that corner?
No.
Okay. Most of them were met away from that corner.
Some of them just, I mean people like while I'm sitting on my porch
Yeah.
or anything.
Okay.
Not saying they bad or good, but I know I meet people.
Right.
But I would go in my house and people just come by, be sitting there talking or buying me beers, or we sit there and kick it and talk. Like one girl up the street, she'd come down and sit on the porch and stuff like that, and we sit and talk. I'd be trying to tell her if I can borrow money from people and then don't pay them and all that kind of stuff like that. That's
Now, there's this girl from down the street. Was she in one of those girls up there, or no?
No, she no.
Oh, she still live down. Okay.
Still the one.
Okay.
Any of the girls that you consider bad, the ones that's in your dream, okay? Had you met them, seen them before? Or was that the first time?
I might have seen them before.
You might have seen them before? So it wasn't like you met them for the first time. But these could have been girls that you've seen before.
Yeah.
That wind up in your dream.
Tell me more about these dreams. I want to hear more about them. I'm intrigued by them to a degree. They come in every day. Any of the dreams repeat themselves. You have the same dream over and over.
Sometimes.
And what's that one?
Not all the time.
Right. Well, the dreams that repeat themselves. Tell me about those.
I remember once she took some money from me.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I asked about she lied out, that's one.
She took some money from you. Yeah.
Show you how stupid why I used to have my watch and jewelry just lined up on my dress.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you see something missing? I'm like, no, I'm not.
You know it's there.
One time, you and my girlfriend did it. In fact, yeah. She came over February last year. This year.
Your girl?
Her and her brother. I'm to show you, I never could have in my wildest dreams believe she'd have took my wife. I'm blaming the brother. I'm calling him, talking about when I see him, tell him I'm just gonna beat the shit out of him.
Right. Understand.
So finally, I called his girlfriend. I said, when you see Jerry, you tell her I don't care where he's on. So she's like, what happened to her? And I said, this man that came up here, I'd have fed this man, let him stay over here, and he just took my watch.
Okay.
So like later, my girlfriend called and said, no, he didn't do it, I did it.
Well, she admitted doing it.
That hurt the fuck out of me.
That would hurt me too.
I was like, why'd you do that? She said, I was just fiending, I needed some money. Not fiending dope, money.
Right.
Yeah.
And I said, hold up, I just gave you $10 then. I told you now if you had came asking earlier, I would have got you some more. I said, I'll get you some more tomorrow. And because she had got the money, she had left. And me and my brother was just there. And then I think he left. Oh, he got mad at him. Really, and he left.
Now the dream you had about somebody else, that happened again with somebody else too?
Yeah.
Same thing?
Yeah.
What did it take?
They took one of my watches, number one. The bullet with the diamonds on his side.
They took it.
Yeah.
And then I need to, I got to show you another picture. We're going to get another picture, take a break for a minute, and have your smoke sit out for just a second. You got to try to pull up this picture with me, but I don't know how to get it. He knows how to get it.
That's who you get another picture.
It ain't ready yet. It's just, we got to get the information, then pull up the picture and all that kind of stuff.
Blue jacket, light skin.
Light skin?
About 5'2".
5'2".
Which one would that kind of think about it for me?
Just coming around.
Okay.
I'm just trying to put a face with it.
Do you know where you met at? Angela, 116, corner store,
I think maybe out on 123rd.
on that street somewhere.
About 5'2" light skin.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe on the 123rd.
Yeah. No man call.
No name. You don't know how long ago.
Maybe March, I think.
March.
Still remember having a jacket on.
It was cold, so you had a jacket
It
on.
wasn't cold, snowing. It wasn't no snow out. Came up no snow.
Coming out of the winter
Yeah.
to the
I
spring.
think so.
Can you recall any of your conversation with him?
No.
Anything? No.
No.
She have kids? She had kids. Can you say how many?
I remember she had C-section.
C-section?
I think. I don't.
No. Why would you say? Did she tell you that? Or did you see the scar? Or
I seen the stuff.
you saw the scar?
I think.
Okay.
You think you and her was pretty cool? You know, everything was cool with her?
There's something about the blue jacket.
She was doing something that she didn't have a business.
I was trying to put a face with
Yeah.
pieces I remember.
Okay. I understand.
So she's sort of like a little
What's
petite girl.
fantasy and what's reality?
Yeah, yeah. Kind of petite, small girl.
Yeah, I think she's about 5'2"
Mm-hmm.
or somewhere like that. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't fat. 5'2". She was a slim 5'2".
She wasn't fast, she wasn't slim.
A medium build.
Kind of, I think,
Was she
larger breasts.
large breasts?
Not
Large
yeah,
for her size.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking that's what's coming to mind.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
Was she exceptionally pretty?
No, not really.
Not really. As average.
That's not this kind of.
Long hair. Short hair. Cause you know the style thing, man. All kind of style. What style was it? Was it braids or
No braids, no braids.
no braids? So wasn't a weave enough.
Hey, one of the girls had like a stone style pendant. It was probably glass. It wasn't diamonds. But you know how they had like diamond like stones in jewelry, but it's so big, you know it's not diamonds, so it's got to be stone. It was like a pendant around the neck. And one of the girls in that room up there, you know how they had them stones right
Still
there?
around there?
Yeah, still around the neck. You recall anything, any girls in any jewelry? You recognize a heart-shaped pendant? And it might have been about this size too. It wasn't small.
Jewelry
It was kind of big.
is nothing.
Mhm.
I don't remember that like
No jewelry whatsoever.
jewelry.
Yeah, because it was like right here.
Yeah.
Jewelry.
It was shining steel
Yeah.
when they turned it over. I mean, it was really bling bling. Now she was the one lying on the floor, over there by that crawl space door. She probably was about 5'4", maybe. Probably slim. Black hair. Maybe brown skin though. I don't think she was light skinned.
Here's what you have. Okay. That's that door. When you had your clothes all up against it, this is your bedroom. Okay. Okay. That's that hallway. When you come to that third floor room, you had a body that was right here. You had a body that was over here. You had a bag that was a body in there.
Oh God.
Hold on, look, I ain't finished. And you got a body behind the wall. Okay.
With a lot of dirt back there too.
A lot of dirt all over that body. Okay.
When you got some dirt from I don't know where, but
This dirt had to be hauled up
they put it in the
and
crawl.
put in that crawl space.
I remember dirt. I was like, where does this dirt come from?
You remember the dirt?
Yeah.
Now where do you remember the dirt at? On the third floor?
Yeah.
Do you remember the dirt behind that crawl space?
No.
There was a lot of dirt. A lot of dirt. None of the other crawl spaces had dirt, but it was just that one spot.
And I'm gonna tell you, there was more dirt out here in that room. That dirt was back here. So did you remember the dirt back here? Or did you remember dirt in the room and in the hallway?
No, I remember. It was on the floor.
It's on the floor? Was it on the floor in the room?
In the hallway.
Was it on the floor in the hallway?
I think it was the hallway.
Okay. Because you know your kitchen's back here.
I think it was the hallway. It wasn't in the kitchen.
The bathroom was right
It was
there.
in the bathroom. It was in the hallway.
So you
Up
remember
towards that way though.
it was up toward this way?
Yeah, I'm like, dirt.
Well, like I said, you got a body right there. You got one right here.
God, shoot.
And you got one right here. In that plastic bag. That my partner was talking about.
That's the one with the heart thing.
No, this one laying on the floor when we turned it over.
That had the heart.
Can't identify them. They've been there too long. That's why we got it. That's why it's so important that we stay with the identification, so we can tell these people who they are. And that just what that does, it kind of helps expedite the whole situation. And the only reason why we're pushing is because, like I explained to you before, is because they are waiting, and some of them we're not going to give them good news. If we can give 3 people good news, 3 families good news, and they can fine, we can think about the rest later and let them bury them, because they can't do anything until we come up with something.
What's done is done to them.
Yeah, so we
Okay.
can't change
We
that.
can't change that. But the only thing that we can do is to make it better from
And I'm
henceforth.
trying to help as best I can.
I understand. I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
We're not gonna dog you out. We're not trying to dog you out. Believe me.
Trying to help.
If we was trying to dog you out, we'd have done that from the start. We'd have
We're not-
been cussing at you and hollering and screaming at you.
If anything come, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
can.
appreciate it. We appreciate that.
Think about that pendant and think about the crawl space
Yeah.
with all that dirt there, and this body right here.
And
That
that
was the
bag.
body right there. But these 2 bodies are out.
Yeah.
There's a blanket, like a light blue style flowery blanket that covers there.
And the
Now,
coat.
I told you about the gray leather coat. You said that coat was yours. This one had, just the top was covered,
And the
but
leg.
from the waist on down, that was all bare and nude.
But it had plastic bag
Bag,
from here up.
right.
Okay. Both legs.
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed to be a light-skinned person.
Well, we just not
But we
sure.
just not sure because they've been there so long.
Right.
But like my partner said, we just want to get them buried to the right family. And this is how we can make this better.
Yeah.
It's a done deal.
And it says a lot for you.
Yeah.
Because we talked about that. People are going to say what they're going to say. Well, let's give them something good to say, too. Let's say, hey, with Tone, he may have had his issues, he may have had his problems, but in the end, he
did
rectified and straightened everything out
Right.
and got everything on the right path. And so let's look at it and remember it from there on out.
this. And I asked you, did you take away some of the wall because that's a 22 by 36 opening right here. That door opens.
Never took no walls.
And that crawl space. So this body had to get placed in there.
That would have been there. No walls.
Okay.
That
So
was
that
sewn up.
had to be maneuvered in there. Okay, which is not hard to do. Okay, because this is about this size here. It's not hard to do. Okay. But like I said, it was dirt on top of the body. And that dirt had to be hauled from outside into that room. Okay. And like you're saying, you had dirt in the hallway, but you don't remember putting no dirt in
Any dreams about that? Any dreams about anything? Dreams?
About dirt.
Yeah, let's start with the one with the heart pendant. Any dreams about that pendant? Anything that you can recall meeting the girl with a heart pendant?
No.
She was nude too. No clothes on her, was totally completely nude.
your basement. And that body's behind you. dirt all over. I don't remember nothing like that. On the concrete slab, body, and then the dirt. You got dirt all the way in here. All that dirt. And the body underneath it. I don't remember that.
I'll be down in my base, wash clothes, and never even think.
Well, the reason why I asked is because that dirt had to be hauled from outside.
Right. It's a lot of dirt.
It's a lot of work, man.
Yeah.
That mound was about this high above the ground. That's a lot of dirt to cover that body up with.
Shovels were there.
Shovels
was upstairs.
Shovels were there.
So you obviously used that shovel to get that dirt upstairs, and you used it to cover that body.
And what gets me is that dirt hauled all the way upstairs. That's a long way, man.
And I don't even know how I did it.
That's a long way.
Not my position.
It's a long way. Now the body up here wasn't totally covered with dirt. But it was covered, but not totally covered. Okay. But it was dirt. And this is why we're asking you, Tom, about this room here. This room here. And you tell us that the voice in your head tells you don't go through that door. Okay. And that's why we appeal to you. Why does that voice tell you not to go through that door? That you're not supposed to go through that door. Like it's taboo. It's off limits. There's a reason for that, Tom.
No.
Okay. There's a reason for that. There's definitely a reason for that, Tom. It's not my house. It's not my partner's house.
Yeah. Why not?
It's your house.
Why isn't the voice telling you not to go in the basement
I don't know.
or the backyard? Let me see. We got 6. We got 1 in the backyard, 1 in the basement under the stairs. We got 4 upstairs in that room. Which one was first? Think about it. Give me some thought on that. Don't just push it off right away. Give me some. Promise to give me an honest thought, an honest try. Spend some time outside because you dug a grave.
Maybe the blue jacket, I'm not sure.
Maybe the blue jacket.
I don't know why that keeps coming up.
But you don't know which one is the blue jacket.
Yeah, where's the blue jacket? Is it in the backyard? Did you leave clothes on them? Did they close? Are they clothes in the house? Are they clothes still in the house, or you got rid of them?
I don't think it's something else.
Okay. What would you have done with those clothes? Maybe put them in a bag, plastic bag, throw them in the garbage. Okay. That's probably what you did with them, or you just know?
I think so.
You probably threw their clothes away. Okay. Why would you? The one with your gray jacket, leather gray jacket on it. Is there any particular reason why you put your gray jacket on her? No. Okay. All right. Okay. So the first one might have been the blue jacket, the 5'2" light skinned girl. She might have been the first. And you figure that was back in March when it was kind of cold because you remember the blue jacket. Okay. That's a start. That's a good start. Now, the first one probably would have been where? The backyard?
No. I don't think.
Okay.
With the backyard would have been the last. Because you didn't have no more space in the
Yeah,
house.
run out of space now.
Maybe.
It's getting really bad up there.
I'm just thinking. I'm saying, you got 4 up in the attic.
Yeah.
And you got 1 in the basement. There's no other place in the house that's high that you can hide this.
And now you don't, but you can't go back in that room because the voices keep telling you don't go in there.
I think it was
So,
last.
The
That's
last
the last one.
Okay.
Now, with that being the last one, can you remember who you brought to the house last and had that bad pain with? If that was the last one?
Yeah.
Dark skinned girl? Okay. Dark skinned girl, was she thin build or Heavy, she was thick. Thick, dark skinned girl? Okay. Was she an older woman?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm trying to think. She told me where she worked.
She was a working girl?
I think so. At least that's what she said.
I understand. If you can remember where she said she worked, was it a grocery store or?
No. Didn't know that.
Anything about what she wore that day? Anything specific? What
Jeans?
What drew your attention to her? Maybe
I don't know.
you don't know.
James, I think.
Jeans.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back.
Something about her James though.
Design on them?
Something about her. Something about her James. Something about her James.
She had a big butt.
No, it's not like that.
It's the jeans itself.
James, what was it?
Rhinestone.
It was-
jeans, design?
No. Oh!
What was
It was like jeans, but they didn't look like jeans. It was like jeans that looked like with a print on it.
it? The print?
Yeah.
Was it jean material?
I think it was jean material, but the print. What? It was like it was jeans, but they didn't look like jeans.
Let's do this. Let's go back over this talk. And this is our speculation. Okay, this is the three of us, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong. You got 4 bodies up top. You got 1 body in the basement. There's no more room in the house for bodies, so you got to go outside. This would make her most likely the last one, if there are not any more, but that would be the last one. So that would mean that she would be the most recent that you would have any contact with. That was of a bad result. Okay? And what you just told us is that this girl, that you can recollect being, was dark skinned. She told you where she worked. She had fancy jeans on. Something about those jeans. Now, can you remember where did you meet her? Was it in that neighborhood? Was
Yeah.
it Kinsman? Was it
116.
was it 116?
Thanks.
I think it was 116. Yes.
Oh, too much.
It's okay. Just take it a little bit at a time. That's what it's all about. Just take a little. That's why we're here to help you. Just take a little bit at a time. And you've done that thus far, and you see what you
You're doing what?
Doing
You're
good.
It's a little difficult. It's gonna be difficult. I'm sorry. It is what it is. We can't change anything, but we can.
Oh God.
We can rectify. You having problems? Relax. Why don't you relax a little
Just
bit?
take it easy.
Yeah. You need some more water, something,
No.
coffee, or something. Maybe we should slow down on the cigarettes. They ain't helping you.
Cigarettes.
No. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give you a cigarette, but I don't want them to pump your heart off.
Oh, no.
You know, but I do want.
Stress, that's
Yeah.
all.
Did she have
well,
to give you a name?
Let's make this as less stressful as we can.
She didn't. You can't
I'll-
remember her name.
She had to say, give me some name, but
You
you
know.
don't put me credit.
Right. Talk, but you can't remember the name she gave you.
No, most of them use street names.
Street name. And she didn't give you a street name, did she?
Yeah, she did. I
You
think.
just don't know.
No.
But how tall was she? Was she short thing, tall thing? Did you say she was thick?
5. Maybe 5'7".
5'7". Did she mention having any type of kids?
I think so.
She can't remember how many. Or if it was a boy or girl. Okay. But she was dark skinned. And when you say dark skinned, you talking about darker than brown skin, right? Darker than our
think so.
complexion, right? Dark skin. Did she have any earrings or nose rings of any sort? Anything like
I don't
that?
know.
But what appealed to you was the jeans.
That's all I can remember. I remember items.
They didn't look like jeans, but it was jeans material. They have a special design on it.
Blue jean color? Blue jean or
Not
another
blue
color?
color.
Blue, dark blue jean color.
I don't think it was blue jean color.
It wasn't blue jean color?
It was, I can't remember what it was about. All I can know is it was jeans, but they wasn't jeans. You seen her, you would think those wasn't jeans.
So they were
But
dark.
was
Were they
jeans.
dark?
I think so.
Dark. What about boots or shoes? You have any special,
That stood out.
nothing that stood out? Did she drink with you?
Wow.
Probably did. And you said that you think you met her over on 116. Would that be over by Chili's? Or the
Maybe around it.
or around
A
Kansas?
little bit down, probably.
About a supermarket down there, almost the Buckeye?
No.
Not that far down? What about Parkview?
Yeah, maybe. Parkview. Yeah, Parkview.
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 Maybe around Parkview.
Around 116th and Parkview.
Somewhere maybe about.
Because you know you got that store across the street on Forest and 116th there.
That's chilly.
No, not that one. I'm talking about down by, go to a Buckeye on the
Oh,
left-hand
full
side.
time.
Yeah, you got that? So it's not that far. Okay, that's 4. So it's up there by Parkview. Continental up there by Chili's.
Any of from the park?
Park.
Yeah, from the
Woodhill
park.
Park.
Woodhill Park. You don't go to the park?
I go to the park.
Mm-hmm.
But you not that far, you won't.
Last time I was on Target Park with family there.
Uh-huh. Okay, so let's think back now. We figured that that's the most recent because she's outside.
And it's gonna be more content.
Okay.
I understand. Let me ask you this, Tom. You know when you found that you had the mud on your sandals?
Mm-hmm.
Was that around the time when you met that girl?
Could have been.
I'm just speculating now. I'm
I
just
said could have been.
tossing
I don't know.
out there to see if it ring a bell to you. I'm not trying to push
Should
you.
have been.
But
I couldn't find my sandals for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then I happened to be, because like I said, I don't have house shoes. I use those for my house shoes. And I was like, where's my sandals at?
Mm-hmm.
And I found them in the hallway downstairs.
In downstairs hallway?
Yeah.
No, when you say downstairs, you mean on the first floor?
No, on the second.
On the second floor.
hallway.
Okay. But they had mud on.
Mhm.
But you don't know if that was the time when you found with this girl,
No, I can't.
dark skinned girl.
Dates, stuff like that.
Yeah, I understand.
I just remember I couldn't. I was like, when I looked under the bed, stuff couldn't find my house.
So she was probably your last one.
Yes.
And 5'2" light skin was probably wearing that deal.
I don't know.
You don't know. Sometime in March though, honey.
Maybe first.
Maybe the first.
I don't know tonight.
Why you say tonight? You think you'll dream all this up?
All the time.
Really?
Well, when we come to you, we're going to give you our cards. You get in touch with us, tonight, tomorrow, whatever. Because we're here for you, okay?
So the last one we was talking about, the dark skin one, that's probably the one in the backyard, huh?
Yes.
Okay. And the basement would be probably who?
Oh.
Okay.
Could the light skin one be up there in the room where you're not supposed to go to? You think so?
Which one would she might be? All right, now the other one laying on the floor, on the other side, is probably a little bigger, maybe a little taller. Well, we know she's a little bigger. They're just size different, yeah. Yeah, that's what I she's bigger.
She seemed to be a little light skinned.
Yeah, that's what we was thinking. That she might have been light skinned too, but
I'll tell you what, she's lighter than the rest of them.
completely new once again. Now there was a pair of velour style sweatpants, but they looked like they were black, originally black. They looked like either bleach was on them or something took the color out of them.
And it was a print pair of pants, like his shirt.
Right.
Just black. Just like that, but only black and white.
Black and white.
Black and white print, just like his shirt.
Kind of heavy, kind of heavy material like.
Over here, where that body was.
But I think this one was a little bit bigger. Maybe any of them over 5'5".
Yeah.
Think about out of all of them, how tall was maybe the tallest one? Okay. Think about the biggest one. Not the thickest one.
What about?
I'm just trying to nail some of these closer. So, this one may have been the biggest one. But it may have been one of your first or your second or your third. Well, you got 4.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is these were probably the first 4. Probably more than likely, because you're saying that at some point in time the voices told you to stop going in that room. So everything shut down. The shovel stayed up there. This one was bagged up.
These two are exceptionally small.
Right.
Right here. These two. In
Right.
the bag and the back here.
Those are small. This one may have been a little, but see, this one was kind of slim. And this one was a little bit, maybe a little, well, I'm sure she had a good sized booty. I'll put it to you that way. Who had the good booty?
I don't know.
This one was the thicker one. That was the light skinned tone, of course, right there. These two, this was in the bag. She was small, and she was small. She
Blue
liked
jacket, I think. I'm not sure.
Which?
The blue jacket.
Thank
So you say blue jacket.
you.
Okay. Just promise me you'll think about these, Tone. That's all. I can't ask too much more than that, but I just want to make this.
You said things.
Everything is cloudy.
It's
Everything
gonna
is
come to you.
unclear. We understand that, and you know.
You gotta look, Tom. You gotta look at it like this. This here, that's a lot of activity. Okay. It's a lot of things you ain't gonna remember. But you should remember most of it. Because this is not an everyday occurrence. Okay? It's not an everyday occurrence. Okay? And it's gonna come to you bits and pieces. But it's gonna come to you. And like you say, you may need the face, to help you out. Pictures of the, but there's too many not to know what happened.
Yeah, it's quite a bit. And the one with the diamond, with the heart-shaped pendant,
Yeah.
she stands out basically because of the pendant. It when they turned her over, it was so clear.
It was shining.
Yeah. There wasn't much light there, but it shined. And then the other thing about her too was that there was this rag wrapped around her. She had
And I don't even remember no pendant. It don't even stand out at all.
What about the choking?
Remember anything used to tie up the choke, like a scarf or anything like that?
No.
Shirt sleeve, long shirt sleeve of any type.
Could that be why the voices started coming in, because that was that she was choked? Maybe that don't help at all.
I'm gonna tell you something else, Tony, that may help you if you think later on. And now, these girls, this thing happened to, should have been semi-nude, half nude, if not all the way nude. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, their clothes were removed, and what was done with them.
I don't think none's in the house.
You don't think any is in the house? You think that
They would
you
stand out.
think you would get rid of them or
Stand out.
you stuff them in a bag or
I'm
something?
not sure. What do you mean stand out?
Well, I know all the clothes is supposed to be there.
And you wouldn't recognize them, you saying?
Oh,
Would you put them in a bag, all in one bag, and just keep them in the bag, or would you
No.
throw that bag out?
that's
You wouldn't keep them in the house.
everything else is my clothes, my girlfriend.
And I'm trying to picture, Tony, if you had these dreams.
Because I watched all the time, and I don't know.
I'm trying to think you
Like his little Sean left chains and just kicked off her bra and panties.
Sean did what?
Oh, before she left.
Okay.
And they should be right in the hallway.
Why'd she do that?
She changed.
Oh, she changed. Okay. Now, Sean lived down the street. That was.
No, Sean lived off Kensington.
Okay.
She's married, so we used to have our little rendezvous.
Okay.
And when she left, she had brought changed some clothes. And I told her I'll watch the stuff for her.
did you wash them?
Not how you got around to it. And that's why I stuck there with the dirty clothes.
When was the last time she came by there?
Last week.
Last week?
I think so. Last week before last.
Okay.
Middle of the week. I talked to her last week.
Okay.
Did she come up on the third floor?
That's night.
Did she ever say anything about the smell that was up there?
I don't remember. No.
You don't remember the smell?
No, she knows. She knows.
She married, spent the night? Well, what kind of job her husband had?
I don't know.
He
He a
laughing,
player, man.
He laughing.
He a player, man.
No, he played.
I
He a
told
player.
you.
No.
I told you. he
No,
laughed.
she was. She just said she was getting ready to go to a shelter or something. They weren't getting along.
Oh. So she spent some time with you.
So I told her, well, no, if she needs somewhere to stay,
She got kids?
Yeah. I don't know. I think the kid was at the house. I'm not sure.
So the last one is probably the thick one in the backyard. Any dreams about any more in the backyard, or that's only your dream only pushed that one in the backyard?
Think of it.
That's all you can think of is one girl in there.
I don't know. Yeah, but that's
Uh,
it ain't like that. I went other places or nothing like that.
Never know nothing. So we can be sure that most of anything.
Or I drove somebody somewhere.
No, so it was everything was there. Either they were inside the house or they were the one outside. That's what you said, one outside.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just so much.
Tell it all to calm down and
Just go.
talk to us about it.
For certain things splash.
Okay. Like what, for instance?
Like the blue jacket, like the glasses, no glasses. Just
Dark skinned girl.
certain things like the jeans.
Jeans. And the jeans did belong to the dark skinned girl. So we put her outside.
And we're saying the little light skinned one five, the little petite one light skinned 5'2", she was probably in the crawl space or in that bag.
That's what I think.
Which one?
I think so.
Cross space?
I think so.
Okay. Now that bag, I'm sure she was kind of a little too.
Yeah, she was small.
Nothing common.
Yeah, the bag was
Dark
small.
blue blouse, dark blue jacket maybe, purple. Well, there was some clothes in that bag too. I don't know what the clothes were for. I don't even know if they were her clothes or some clothes or whatever. I don't know. You know.
I thought they was wearing.
I don't know. We didn't at the time. We didn't pull it.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't look a little bit. We didn't look any more than what we saw on the surface. But it doesn't look like she was a big girl. She could have been a little bitty girl too. The basement was a little girl. Not a little girl, a little woman, a little female. She was kind of small too. So it kind of looks like they. Okay.
And this one I was like, what happened to her? Where'd she go? Tie-dye shirt.
Tie-dye.
Tie-dye. Like bunch of colors.
Yeah, tie. I know what you mean, tie-dye.
Something like tie.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the
Right, back in the 70s, they had
Okay.
tie-dye. Yeah, tie-dye.
Mostly purple stand out.
And they do. It's
Knew her.
Yeah.
Knew her before.
You knew her before?
Yeah, because
You said before, is it before you
met her? No.
Oh, you just met her prior?
Met her, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, met her
It's
before.
more. Because I was like surprised when I woke up, she wasn't in. I'm trying to think of something area. One from there.
You would have found your name.
She was on a. I don't know. That one. Can't remember the area though.
Was it from Kansas?
No. She wasn't somewhere.
Wasn't her 16?
That's what she told me.
Okay.
Wasn't from Shaker?
No.
Shaker Square, Buckeye?
Can you kind of recall maybe how you met her on the street at a
I met her
store?
the first time.
Yeah. Let's think about the first time you met her.
I knew her before. That's all I remember.
Okay. From maybe where?
Not very well,
Uh-huh.
like that.
Uh-huh.
And I seen her. I remember the shirt. And I remember something about she got the lady over there. I'm trying to think of which.
It's off of St. Clair somewhere?
That's even if they was telling the truth.
Right.
I don't know.
Right. Well, I mean,
Yeah, maybe it's.
you never
I
know
get
when you're
mixed
gonna
up.
get the truth. Yeah.
But I'm trying to.
Were you in high?
Okay.
No, it was like maybe. No. Not East Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember.
Okay.
Maybe to come.
Okay. You're not quite sure you remember where you met her, but you say you knew her from before.
Right on my street.
You met her on your street.
But that was the second time, and you realized you knew her from before, or was that the first time?
Yeah.
The second time.
Started to talk.
Okay.
And we was talking.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Came from there.
I can't get what she told me.
Mm-hmm.
Can you remember you guys stopped and talked, long conversation? What can you remember after you stopped and talked?
Oh, she was sitting outside we was outside. We was outside.
Outside your house,
Yeah.
sitting on the porch or something, or just standing outside?
Yeah, we was probably sat. We probably ended up sitting on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe drinking a beer or something.
You got kids? You mentioned kids? No.
Oh yeah.
She had kids.
Now, where does she come in that in the sequence, maybe?
I'm just flashing.
Well, because we thinking about we put it back upstairs because the bag and when I said
Okay, I
about
see what you're saying.
the blue
Hold on.
blouse brought it back to the third floor.
You said the blue
Kinda-
jacket was
kinda-
around here.
Maybe. Yeah,
That's the
Thanks.
Blue
that's,
jacket.
I think so.
Yeah.
Light skin too.
mhm.
Light skin, blue
Light
jacket.
too, I think.
Mhm.
Put that down.
Take your time, relax. I don't want you to stress yourself out because we can just sit here and chill and just
Maybe.
relax and get to this.
That is the end of this part. If you're watching this one on the release day, the next part will be linked below tomorrow. Lots of new cases coming soon. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss anything, and we will see you in the next one.